Turn that around a minute. Look at that. Oh, I ought to rub the bloody... I have to rub the cameras because it's... be prepared. Otherwise it goes all smeary. I don't think anybody's going to watch. Do the back one. Oh, that was your sister then?
Her and Susie sound just...
Yeah, they do. You and your mum do.
I don't know who's shouting the word. Oh, Susie's speaking so much now.
Yeah, she is.
She's putting words like, the other day she was going like, where are you? What's that? Who is that? Like she's putting together sentences now.
Wow. I heard her earlier. She was just sometimes just 2 words.
And, like she'll go like me come, me there.
Who's that? Hello, Susie. So what's your nana? Got your nana on. Bless you. Do this. I suppose that doesn't really work with a microphone on, does it?
Yeah.
Get in there. We're at Sutton-on-Sea. We didn't get started, but I've just been talking to somebody at Metters. Hi, gorgeous. She said, oh, she's talking to me. Apparently not. Right, we'll get going. We're at Sutton-on-Sea already. The thing you've got to watch out for is that. Put it on that way. If it goes straight across the microphone, it goes... Doesn't really work out. There we go. As you can see, it's nice. Let's turn it round. Busy here. It's really quiet. I thought it'd be a lot busier. Apparently they were all out. Everything was open last week. I've got 6 in now. Usually get somebody in. I'll tell you what, if I point the camera at you, we'll get loads in. Might get a few weirdos that, but... Hang on, just adjust this. Technology. That's it. Got it. There we go. 17 people in. We are doing well. Just do this so I can see what everybody's saying. It puts top message and you can't understand what they're saying. Can I read that? Hello, Dan. Oh, no. Do I? Fabrian. That is a long name. Hello anyway. Second name Giovanni. How you doing? We're back down to 7 now. That didn't go very well, did it? It does that. You can have loads and loads of people in. It seems to boost it out, and then if you keep them occupied, they'll stay. I've had that. So we're back to 14 now. People will come and have a look at this beautiful... It's like being abroad today here now. The sun's come out. The thing is, I've only got this stiff gimbal, so it will wobble a bit. Because the other gimbal's too heavy to carry. There's poo drama. 9. 9 people. Hello, 9 people. How are we all doing? So I'm just getting out of the way of them chattering, that was all. So me and my granddaughter we're now walking from Mablethorpe to Skegness to raise money for, we've actually raised the money now, and a bit more as well, for Mummy Star, which is a breast cancer charity that looks after pregnant mothers who found out they've got breast cancer. So I don't know, I can't really put a link in because I don't know how you do it while you're walking about. Who's that? Graham, spelled correctly, how are you doing? So it will be a bit wobbly because the gimbal I've got with the that floats about is really heavy. I didn't fancy carrying that for 18 miles, so I've just brought this one. It's lovely, I'm pleased I didn't bring a coat. We're at Sutton-on-Sea now, going down to Sandilands. So we're fairly well on with it. We didn't really get going till about 10:30, 11:15. Yeah, it is, it's lovely. I'll show you around. It's beautiful, it's really quiet as well. I bet when we get down to Skegness it'll not be as quiet as this. It's gorgeous. I love it down here, as you get down this further on. I like Mablethorpe as well though. We always went to Mablethorpe as a kid. So it's just, you know, somewhere I really like. I'm not as keen on Skegness, to be honest. We should have probably done it the other way. Probably been easier. Because there's a really nice carver in Mablethorpe when we'd finished. Is the audio alright, Graham? Just had one false start. It's a good job I've got 2 SIM cards because I know 2 is not very good down here. So I've put it on EE. It seems a lot stronger. One thing I did forget to do was put suntan oil on my head. So you can imagine what I'm going to look like when I get home. Well, that took a long while, that kilometre, because we met somebody from Gainsborough who has a caravan here, and Steve and Linda come out specially to say hello. Because they were staying there, they're just on the way home now, but bless them. Laughing. It's fairly brown, but you never know. I know when I came in the winter, you don't get a lot of cloud cover here, so I fried myself one day in the winter because it felt cold because it was fairly breezy. So the only thing is with this gimbal, it'll be wobbling about. I've got a Howen gimbal at home, but it's so heavy. And it's so heavy to carry about, so I thought I'd bring this one, but it's probably not a very good idea. I'm really surprised at how quiet it is. Because I've walked up it, and if you're interested in this, I've done loads of videos on my channel. I've walked all the way down here before, but I did it in the winter. I ended up walking back down here in the dark one night because I got talking to a guy just round this corner. I was just sat there having a minute. And I was there for that long. I stood up and it got dark. So it's a good place to sit and chat to people in the winter down here because it's really quiet. And they're just sort of retired people coming out for a walk, so you can always get half an hour out of them. Don't be rubbish, make sure you take your litter home. Look at these, show you these. Are you shy, Liz? Mm-hmm. My granddaughter's a bit shy, she didn't want to be part of your video, and that's the end of it. I'd forgotten about this bit. When you get further down here, they've got stuff built on the back of the houses, these here. I think we've got some sort of fly. I think the worst than the fly walking across your sunglasses is really. Yeah, when you get down, they've got these built on the back of the house, and there's some right strange ones, like beautiful things. But it's beautiful now. They said it was going to be. It's about the right weather for walking. Because the thing is with walking, you don't need 25 degrees, do you? You won't be able to stand that. She's gone all shy on me. Socially awkward, that's what she is. So this bit's Sandilands, and that goes on to Ultoft, doesn't it? Ultoft. Then it's, let me think, Anderby Creek. Then you get up to Chapel St Leonard's. We'll soon be there. Yeah, we're off for, oh, you're off for lunch now, aren't you? We're going to Anderby Creek for lunch. Because it's got a free toilet. 40p to go for a pee. When you get to Mays, that's £4 a day.
Did 8,000 steps.
Have we?
Mm-hmm. So I have.
Oh, what have you done? What did you do more than me?
I've got quite a long stride. Then you will.
My stride must be longer than yours. I don't know, it sounds about the same if you listen.
Yeah. But my leg length is quite high.
My legs are long from my hip to my knee.
Where's your hip?
There.
Yeah, so our hips, even though you're a lot
Yeah.
taller than me, our hips are about the same.
Well, it's the same with my brother Alan. He's nowhere near as tall as what I am, but when we sit on an aeroplane seat, his knees are stuck in the same
Yeah.
seat as what mine are. It's weird, isn't it?
That's what I'm doing.
And we've got Big Steve, who's just 8'9" anyway.
So I'll do less steps than a lot of people because my strides.
Yeah. How many kilometres have we done? 4.32 kilometres so far, and I've not even broken into a sweat. What's that one? Hello Grace, how you doing? Nice to see you. Free is a good price. Nothing's free in this world. Do you like my shirt? This shirt was made by funprints.co.uk if you're looking for anything like that, fun wear, party wear. Stag do, end do, funprints.co.uk. She charged me £10 for it and give me it straight back and to put in the charity. That's what sort of people they are. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to do a video a bit later and I'll mention them in it. Hopefully, loads of people will use them. They've been a real big supporter of Lou since she got ill anyway. Well, everybody has. But everybody does what they can do. This is where I got talking to that guy. Sat on this chair just here. I was there, I stood up, it was dark. Oh Christ, that's handy. So now we're at Sandilands. There's a penalty of £2,000 for discarding things, I think. So that's Sandilands. Just here. Just a little village. Really quiet. There's no amusements or anything like that. I don't know if you can see them over there. Good thing about these phones, a bit different to my camera, is you can actually do that. So that's what we're looking for, those wind turbines. When they get really big, we're somewhere near where we need to be. Who am I walking with? My granddaughter. My eldest granddaughter, Liz. She's 19. In June, she's going to be a barrister. She starts uni in, she took a year out, obviously, because her mum went very well. She starts uni in September, October, don't you? She's really shy though. She doesn't like to be. She's not a social media like me. She won't be in the end. She'll be shouting down here like bloody hell, won't she? Well, I was going to do it on my own, to be honest, and then she said, "I'll come here." To make sure I make it home, I think that's what it was. When you get to my age, she might shove me the last 5 miles in the shopping trolley, but we'll see. She was the grandchild that made me old. I think I was 39 when you were born. It's one thing when your kid's young. You end up having grandkids young. Yeah, she didn't want to let me out on my own, so she decided she'd come with me. When you get to my age, you never know, I might wander off. It'll cost me a lunch.
See that cloud over
That what, Danny?
cloud over there?
Cloud. Oh, yeah. This is what we don't want. I don't know why you have to press that twice. Hopefully that stays over there, not over here. I don't really fancy that one, thank you. I've walked down here when I came down here one day. I was telling my granddaughter, and it was when I first started really walking, so I was extremely unfit. I'm not fit now by any way means. And I walked the other way, and it was 0. Or it was 2 or something, and then there was a wind, so it was about -3 or 4, and I actually made myself ill. I didn't think I was going to make it back to the car. But I've come on a bit since then. You know, we've just walked down here and I don't feel like I've been anywhere, to be honest. Nice handy time of year, really. You just get put a pair of shorts on and they're... what's this? Sorry, I can't see it. Hi, Mick. Whereabouts are you? Thought I'd join you on your dinner break. We're at Sandilands, the other side of Sutton-on-Sea, on the Lincolnshire coast, between Sutton-on-Sea and Skegness, basically, or Sutton-on-Sea and I think the next one, I can't remember what the next one's called. I think it's on Uttoft. So we're on the east coast. Thank you very much for popping in, saying hello. We're actually walking to raise money for a breast cancer charity that helped my daughter out when she was initially diagnosed with breast cancer. So we've actually raised just over 500 quid for him, which is an absolute bonus, isn't it? People have been really kind. Obviously driving a cab for a living and being on YouTube has helped no end. Well, probably that's basically what's done it. People, I mean, I have some customers that I've been picking up for well over 20 years. They've got their own caravan just here and they purposely come out to meet us as we walk past. They'd already donated and they've got a donation from another guy who I've picked up to put that in there as well. So I think we're up to about 550 when I eventually put it in, because it's obviously it's in cash, so I'll take it out of my bank and put it in that way. It's gorgeous, beautiful day. I'd say it was always this time last week it was howling it down. It was bank holiday, wasn't it? It was howling it down. I thought, oh, if it's not like that next week. And we've done quite well, really, because it's also not 25 degrees either. So it's lovely. Let's put you around. Let me have a look. Obviously this is like sea defences, so they plant that stuff, don't they, in between there. It keeps the sea back. That's the biggest problem, isn't it? Sea erosion from the sea. Yeah, we've got a way to go. Yeah, we have. Yeah. I think it's about 20. Apparently, we've got 22 kilometres left. Yeah, it's been the same here, Graham. Spelt correctly. I saw another Graham spelt correctly in a different chat last night. It's been the same here. I mean, yesterday it was really warm, so you put the windows down. Then it chucked it down, so you put the fan on, put the windows back up, and then the next thing it was really warm, so you put the windows back down again. It's just been one of them, hasn't it? That's the only trouble with this country. You used to do this walk with your wife, bless you. Did you do that? Did you ever do the whole walk from Mablethorpe to Skegness? And how did you feel when you got there? So I've done it in stages. In the winter, I kept coming and doing it, but I'd walk 2 or 3 miles and then walk 2 or 3 miles back to the car each time. And I got down as far as Ingermells, and then it got so the kids were off. So I thought, well, it's a good time to come start doing something else, because you don't really want to be walking down the beach when the kids are off. That's why I've purposely done it today, because the kids are back at school again. Nobody wants somebody walking around filming the children on the beach, do they? That sort of thing. So that's what I thought. If you could hit the thumbs up button, it'd be really handy, because it makes YouTube share stuff out. And we might get a few more people in. This place here is interesting because this is a flood basin. You see how they've shaped it. You can't really see it from this angle. 1 second. I flew my drone from here as well. So this here is a flood basin. So basically it's shaped like that to hold water. So if it comes over, it gives them a chance to fill that up before it gets to the houses. There's one down here because they're coming the other way. One thing you do see down here is there's lots and lots and lots of beach huts. They change hands for a lot of money, you know, 30 grand. And you're not allowed to live in them. You can only stay in them in the daytime. These are the oldie worldy ones, these that still got the asbestos roof on. That costs you some money to take off nowadays. They're in a ride. Hello, Duck.
How's it going?
You alright?
Oh yeah. Just enjoying the walk.
I know, it's nice, isn't it?
Right, come on.
Something about here, especially in the off season, everybody's friendly. Probably not so much in the full season, when they all come from different cities and that, trying to knock each other out, but certainly the locals are lovely. Last time I come here, that motorbike ran into me. Thankfully we're not in my car today, so we should be alright. Don't fall down that thing, will you? Just imagine looking at your phone and going down there with a crunch. Hey? Yeah, it is, yeah.
Are these not owned then?
What are we?
Are these owned or not?
Yeah, they're owned, yeah, private owned, yeah. A lot of them are owned by the people that live behind them. As you get further up, there's some right nice ones. Closed a ring, apparently. I don't know what that means. Trouble with these Apple Watches, they're not long before they go flat when you start using them. They're alright doing watchy things. There we go, this is where you get to the posh bit. Look at this one here. This one, yeah, I'll just show them. Show you this one. This one's got taking advantage of the bank at the end of the drive, at the end of the thing, you see. And there's another one there, but you can't really see it. This one here, it's like a dining room. I'll show you a bit more when we get nearer. I've actually got this one on my video. This one's gorgeous as well. Look. Have a look, make sure nobody's in. Look at that for a sea view. You smell nice, Liz.
Hmm?
You smell nice. What are you wearing?
Ghost.
I've got the most fresh smelling granddaughters apart from the little one, because she just does all sorts of emissions, isn't she?
I never smell it, where people say I can.
Well, that suits you. No, what it is, it suits you. If you can't smell it, it suits you. Show you this one.
That cloud looks like an alligator.
That's an alligator cloud.
Can you see it?
Not really.
The bottom one.
Hey, there's a pub there called the Fat Seagull. Can you see it? Bring it round. There you go. We have to go there for dinner, really. Yeah, look at this, it's gorgeous. That's like a house, isn't it? That? But it isn't.
The cork and under.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just showing you how many. That was yesterday's. Full dining room and everything in there. That's beautiful. I can imagine the house was stuck to it, but it's beautiful. Unless their internet house stuck to it, they've just built that there. Please clean up after your pets. Surprising how many people don't. I was walking down there one day and I was talking to a bloke and I was on the beach and his dog had the biggest crap you've ever seen in your life and he just carried on walking and I thought, well, I don't live here, so I'm not going to say it. But that's on him really, isn't it? What are you doing? Revision?
No,
She's got an exam soon.
today, Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah.
You'll have to do it tomorrow then.
No, I've got cards on me.
I don't know anything about, was it psychology?
Sociology.
Sociology. If anybody knows anything about sociology and you can help her out with her exam, like give her all the answers, it'd be good.
Anyone works for AQA?
So, sorry?
Anyone works for AQA?
If anybody, yeah, anybody out there working for AQA, we better not say that because they think we mean it and you'll get sacked. I've watched Suits, I know how it works. I think I've got a piece of sand or grit in this shoe, but I'm going to leave it for ages because it'd be really nice when I take it out, wouldn't it? We've got a few spots of rain here. Uh-oh.
To be fair, that cards I've got left out. The first.
Yeah.
That one's insane.
What's that? The nuts hut?
Yeah, look at all the outside spaces.
Here we go. The nuts hut. Don't know what goes on in there.
They've got a whole patio.
I know, it's cool, isn't it? There's another one down here. It's done up like a bar and it's got its own Instagram thing on it. They've obviously been to that because they've took the shutters off it. I walked past here twice in 2 weeks in the winter and there was a kid's toy left outside one of them and it's still here when we got back. That would have been out where I live, but they've gone.
Oh, that one's got stuff going through.
So that's 10 and 11, so they've got 2 plots.
I like the outside decking.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try to think how much one of them is though.
Get you one for your birthday.
That'd be nice. Typical UK, always a bit of oh yeah, that's right, yeah. 7 seasons in one day.
Yeah, the clouds following us.
As I walk past it. That's one good thing, when you're near the coast it can just blow away from you. So it's going across that way. So we'll just have to find somewhere and stand under it, won't we, for a bit. Might even have to go for a cup of tea, you never know. Trouble is, you keep having cups of tea, you never get anywhere, do you? These are lovely, aren't they? There we go. You can look at the angry cloud as well.
How'd you get into that one? It's got no decking.
Yeah, we'll have a step inside, won't it?
Oh, it's inside this one.
They're lovely, aren't they? You could have left us the key, we could have got another cup of tea. We'd left them a few bob, wouldn't we? Under the breadboard. Leave a fiver. So what you do,
That one's made out of brick.
that woman's wolf whistling at me. She's got a dog that don't want to do what it's told. Just got this one here. It's like a caravan. Oh, I forgot to show you. It's lovely, isn't it? Imagine people just coming down here for day after day if you're retired. I bet there's loads of drama. I bet they all own them, don't they? And they all sit outside them every day. And by about the 3rd week, they're all falling out and talking about each other because that's what you do when you're old, isn't it?
Oh, this one.
This is the one. No, I ain't seen this one before. Ugh. I don't know, I have to press it twice. The one that owns that one smokes too much weed. You can always tell the hippie, can't you? So why did you paint that on there? Because it was good. at this one. Can you imagine this one? Look. The BHOA. I'm Karen from the BHOA. They used to do that. They used to have a taxi association in Gainsborough. There was only 2 members and you weren't allowed to join. And they used to decide all the fare increases and everything. That was a cunning plan, wasn't it? Talk about get your own way.
That was just like garbage.
Yeah. They're nice, aren't they? But,
It's a nice bit of glass.
yeah. Oh, look at this. So this is Sandilands itself. There's an hotel here somewhere and they used to do the Sandilands tennis tournament. And it's closed down now, so they don't do it. But it's where people with loads of money used to come, spend a week. But obviously, like everything else, it's shut. You can't really keep going on a week a year, can you? Oof. So I'm really surprised how quiet it is. You thought by June they were starting to come, wouldn't you? But I suppose if your kids are off, you don't come, do you? So it'd probably be August by the time they actually get here, when the kids are off school. There's free water there. Just wash the car. I'm sure there's one here somewhere all done up like some sort of Aussie bar. It's right smart.
It's massive.
Right, look at this one, 2 plots.
It's probably more than this.
Yeah, probably 3. I keep forgetting that my camera, it just turns around real quick.
It's like a mini house.
So the amazing thing is you're not allowed to stay in them.
Yeah, but surely if you do all the shutters, they're like there.
Yeah, if you bang on the door, I bet somebody shouts piss off. You know. How come down here?
What's the BHOS?
It's the Beach Hut Owners Association.
Ah,
I had to look it up last time. That's what I said. I'm Karen from the BHOA. You can imagine it, can't you? And your decking's the wrong colour. And you've ripped your car up the other day when you came down here. Rows and rows of them. There's some money in all of this, isn't there, really? Be nice to is that a pigeon? A crow?
crow.
Stack of crows. You sort of think as you're walking down here, it would be nice to have a caravan and come pretty regular, and then you get last Monday, you come to your caravan, you've been working hard, spend an absolute fortune on site rent, and then you turn up last Monday for the weekend and it's paying it down. Apparently this is a hotel, but I don't think it is, because I don't think it's allowed to. I think somebody's just decided to stick a thing on it, because as far as I know, you're not allowed to stay in them overnight. Whether that's just the council ones though, maybe. Got a bit of a rattle on this. Is the picture coming through all right, Graham? Oh, back to work. Enjoy your work, mate. Sorry. Here we go. Here's the bar one. This is the Instagram one. Look. Yeah, I had a look on it. Marcellus, isn't it that? Club Tropicana, Fun and Sunshine. There's enough for anyone. Marcellus Art and Mosaics. Oh, great, thank you. When you're doing it on O2, it tends to just disappear and it goes all grainy. When I come to a chair, I'm going to have a sit down for a minute and take my shoe off. I'm not going to have a sit down on there. They were doing a load of work here when I come in the winter. Oh, there's some seats up here. I'll have a sit down for a minute. How long are we walking? A couple of hours? 1 hour, 50 minutes. We've done 5.49 kilometres. So 10 minutes. was walking down here one day and I had to be back at our house for about an hour and a half later. That was a bit awkward. It was, I got talking to, that's when I was talking to that bloke, I think. It does smell nice, that ghost, lovely. I might get in some.
Auntie Lou wears it as well.
Oh, does she?
Yeah. I think Bailey bought it some for Christmas.
Yes, I like citrusy ones, I don't like them real heavy ones.
I like jasmine. That's what.
Right, how expensive is that?
No, it's just jasmine.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, that's closed.
Yeah. Imagine advertising, selling, that's just like awful, isn't it? Imagine putting a sign up saying coffee here and then being closed. That's like a sickness, isn't it? Yeah, they were doing loads of work here, all the way down here.
Doesn't feel like cheese made out of stone.
Yeah, breeze block probably that one. I suppose the maintenance free though, because you build one out of wood, and then you get all this seawater and wind blowing at it.
You've got to repaint it every year.
Yeah. I mean, like that one, that needs doing, doesn't it?
They're probably only doing for
But it probably when you're younger.
BHOA will insist on a repaint.
Oh yeah, Karen from the BHA. Excuse me, your beach hut needs painting. That's got a leak.
Oh, free dog water.
Yeah, that's what they are, isn't it? I think they just piped up water.
That one just looks like, I don't know, the brick's not very attractive.
No, it's council brick, isn't it? So what's that one doing then? That must be there. That must just be their thing. Their where you put your sunbeds.
Yeah.
It's a nice view though. Imagine being there, sat there on your deck chair all day, every day. Who we got? Your drama won't lie. Back to work, Mick. Good luck on the rest of your walk. So pleased that you reached your target for the charity. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. So the only thing is when you're walking about, it's not quite so easy to see the text on here because I need my other glasses on, really. I didn't think that one over. But anyway, have a look round. So I thought we'd have a load more people following us. Take notice that black cloud. The sun always shines on the righteous.
That's how I've got a black cow.
There we go. Yeah, it's difficult when you're wandering about to actually read the chat. I'm pleased the picture's working all right, anyway. When the phone battery runs out, let's get the camera out. There's a way of connecting that camera up to your phone, but you can only do it in 480p then, it seems pointless. I need to get a video out of the job for Friday, don't I? When I first started walking, I'd be walking down here and I'd be going... They're not quite so friendly in the summer. You can't get past them in the winter. Yeah, it's nice, that one. Yeah, it really is the Hamptons, isn't it? Sounds so much better when you call it the Hamptons, doesn't it? That one's a nice one as well in that corner. You can see where that the sand door blows in.
Yeah.
So when you come in the winter, it just blows straight across this thing, and they come with a machine and clear it off. Yeah. Now what we got? She's got some Oreos. Thanks for the last look at the sea. Might have been easy if you just done it. Who's that one?
Double stuff.
Oh. Since I've stopped drinking, I just crave biscuits and chocolate and all sorts of things. My poor wife, she fills the fridge up with it and I eat it all. No, I don't. I think she's listening, isn't she? No, I don't. It's Lizzie what does it. It's not my fault at all. Good thing about here, there's loads of benches, so you get a chance for a sit down. You don't get that in the country. You have to find an old tree to sit on. Good thing about this is you can do this with it. And then you turn it round. You can do that with it. Oh no, press it again.
Did you know Oreos are vegan?
Excellent. There you go. Oh, periscope. I could put my camera on this as well because it's got one of them quarter nuts on it. Somebody doing a runner. Thank you very much.
The only problem with double stuff is they put less in the packet.
Good luck.
We're already halfway through it. We've only had 4.
Should buy a big box. The only trouble with me and biscuits is as soon as I open the packet, that's that done. So I either leave them in there or eat more.
Like Susie. So she gets it from.
Yeah, you know, she's a bit the same. We went on holiday in January. And we came back and there was a big box of Christmas, chocolate biscuits ready from Christmas. And we sat there at the lot, one box. Before I went to work. Right, so I'm sit down here. 5 minutes. Oh.
Slow down that one.
Oh. That's the only thing, my back stiffens up when I'm walking. I'll get up, I'll be all limping in that now. Oops, got 12 people in again. Set this up. Them things with these are not that stable. They're all right on. Sorry for wobbling you about. Not you, them. There we go. It's not that stable. It could do with bigger legs, to be honest. And it's not straight. Have a look out there, look. For some reason, you have to press it twice to turn the camera around, but only once to turn it back. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it'll change my life? Thanks. A bit higher. Excuse me for eating. Crunching away.
ASMR channel.
Gorgeous down here, isn't it?
Why is the sea so grey in that one part?
It's only what colour it's underneath. It's clear water. It's not mucky.
Do you drink it?
That'd be a bit salty, wouldn't it, really? I think it might make you thirsty. But it always looks like it's mucky, but it isn't. That day we brought you here when you was little, and you were in and out of the sea, we could have been anywhere in the world. And it's one of them nights where you just want to check into a caravan and stay there. It was lovely. That was some years ago, wasn't it?
Got massively sunburned that day.
Yeah, I did.
It left a big like triangle mark on my back as
Yeah.
swimwear.
Yeah, it would. You'd only be young though, then, wouldn't you?
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, it's not raining, it's only a few drops in the wind. You won't die. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, that's 2 drops in about 10 seconds, so that's raining. So peaceful here. See if I can zoom in for you. Well, that's a bit too much zoom. Yeah. Can you see it now? I have to remember to put it back out. What's on there?
I'm just on TikTok.
All right.
I was just replying to
We ought to maybe do a TikTok live, but I never do very good on TikTok though,
Why?
because I'm too old.
You do like.
I can, yeah, I've got enough.
I thought you had to have 1,000 followers.
I have.
Oh. What the hell?
I'm famous, dear. Nobody ever watches anything I put on though.
I do.
You watch it, dear?
Thumbs up all the time.
Yeah, we'll do, because I'm famous. I never really do any good. Especially on lives, I end up talking to myself. Well, it's got a bit cool, so we're better get going again.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to do is get stiffened up, because you do. When you get to my age group. So I'm really surprised. Hey, that's a good look round there. I'll show you this for stand up again. So you come round there like that, you realise how it comes round. So that's how far we've walked, from all the way down there.
Are you on the west?
We're on the east coast down it.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. You never realise it comes around like that, do you?
Which way's France? That way?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, when you get on the...
So Amsterdam's like there?
Amsterdam's there. You see, if you look on your Google Maps, it shows you where the line goes to take you across to Schiphol and that. We could do with a few new followers if anybody fancies it. If you're interested in this type of thing.
Why is it just sunny in that one patch there?
Well, that's fine. That's cloud, isn't it?
Look, just there, it's sunny.
It went across the river. Yeah, it's all right. Ooh.
Oh, they planted a load of new trees.
This is what they were doing last year when I did the video. I imagine that house being empty or some sort of hotel, but it looks like somebody actually does live there after all. But they had loads of machinery in there. I thought they were doing it as some sort of basin because there was water in it. It's probably the other end that's got, I think they do a lot for wildlife, don't they? There's a lot of nature reserves as you go across it along here. It's weird how it comes back to you on one press, but it takes 2 to do it the other way. I forgot to take my shoe off.
You're wearing matching shoes.
Eh?
You're wearing matching shoes.
Yeah, I've definitely got matching shoes on. The other week, what she was saying there, I was sat there. I put my shoes on to go out to work, and I was just sat there, and I thought something doesn't feel right. And I looked down, and I got odd shoes on. I mean, you can do odd socks really easy in the dark, can't you? But not odd shoes. One's about 2 inches higher than the other one. I'd have noticed when I started walking about with a limp. This is actually the easy bit. It's when you start walking down the beach where it's hard work.
How many metres do you think you could swim out?
Not many.
I think realistically I could do 50
What, in the sea?
outwards, yeah.
Uh, it's a lot different swimming in the sea to a pool, isn't it?
That's why I think a pool's 25, maybe 27 then.
They've made that really nice. So when I came in the winter, it looked like it was just going to be some sort of sea defence or something. They made it lovely, look, you walk through there.
Plants, haven't
Yeah, put plants in and that.
they? Must be a museum.
This up here, this They call it Mog's Eye. And it's where the water comes down and then goes out into the outfalls here. You'll see in a minute. Sorry if it's shaking about, there's not a lot I can do about it. It's not ideal streaming on YouTube on phone because they put you on 720p. So it doesn't make it very clear.
Cool.
Yeah, look at that.
Sacrifice circle.
And so you can all sit there and complain about shit. How you did a good week? No, it was awful.
That logs is making me feel like
Talking and taking a walk with my best friend. Enjoy, both of you. Make sure you finish with a chippy tea. I might get away with it. The only trouble is Liz is pescatarian, so she can eat fish, but she can't eat it if it's cooked in animal fat. So you've got to rely on a chippy what does oil. It's like an eating disorder, really, but you know. Thanks, James. Bless you. You should have come with us, mate. Are you at work? Logan Blackwood. Where in England are you from? We're in, actually from Lincolnshire, from Gainesville, Lincolnshire, I am. And Liz is just a little bit further away. Well, she's about 6 miles away. But we're actually in walking for charity from Mablethorpe to Skegness.
oh, the rock's a little bit warm.
Yeah, it's concrete, isn't it? Are you cold, love?
Yeah, I might put
Put your big coat on.
I ain't got a big.
So that comes out from there.
Look how sludgy it is.
Well, it's the rivers, you see. Then it comes down into them outfall pipes there. It's Boygrift Outfall, not Mog's Eye. I should know by now. That packet of biscuits was nice. Did you bring 2?
What biscuit? I didn't think they tasted that sweet. I thought they tasted a bit bitter.
Oh,
Like
fantastic.
they've changed the recipe.
Just imagine them with a pint of tea.
At sixth form, we used to get through a pack a day of them.
I would.
Because the co-op's only down the road.
Yeah, just keep getting them.
And in the co-op, they're selling for £1 a pack.
Pretty warm up here in Yorkshire. Yeah, it's obviously we're on the coast, so it's. I mean, I've just got a t-shirt and a pair of shorts on. I won't class it as very warm, but we're walking from Mablethorpe to Skegness for charity, so I didn't want a lot of clothing on anyway, because if it gets too warm, you then end up carrying it, don't you? So I just thought I'd risk it, and if it got a bit cool, I'd just walk faster. I'm a bit of a big guy anyway, so I'd soon warm up, especially when I start walking down sand. It's, you know, that double cardio doesn't do me any favours. Whereabouts in Yorkshire are you from? I'll just show you. We're doing it for a cancer charity called Mummy Star that does it for... you can't really see it because I've got my thing on. I'm not showing them yours. My daughter's got stage 4 cancer, and she started with breast cancer for a start. And the charity called... She was pregnant at the time. I said, oh, so I need to include that. And it was a charity called Mummy Star that did a lot for her when she first went, obviously when we first found out. So we thought what we'd do, I was a bit of a drinker back in the day, well, hell of a drinker. So I stopped drinking, sorted my head out, and started going walking. That's where this channel came from. So I thought combine the two, try and raise a little bit of money for them, well, and raise awareness to their charity, because they are half good, and then do it, you know, obviously tie it in with the channel and do it as a bit of a challenge, really, because this time last year I couldn't walk 50 yards without eating and breathing, but I've lost 2.5 stone since, so I'm a bit more motivated. It is, yeah, it's awful. But as a family, you just get together, don't you? So obviously this is my granddaughter, which is my daughter's daughter. So she decided she was going to come with me. And together we've raised over £500 for him. Which is cool. Yep. The only thing is, my granddaughter is a young slim thing and she's suffering with the cold a little bit. I was just going to do it on my own, and she says, no, I'll come here. So that thought I was lovely. And I love this part of the world anyway, so it was a good idea. I thought, you know, Mabel thought Skegness be a bit of a thing, wouldn't it? So that's what I did it for.
Look, it's sunny behind us.
Put a coat on, lass, don't get the chills. So with me, I'm a fair lump, so I soon warm up anyway. As soon as we get walking down this sand in a minute, I'll not be suffering with being cold, I can assure you. When I first started it in December, I'd walk 50 yards and I was even and breathing. But now, so we've just walked about, 6.3 kilometres. And I don't feel like I've done anything really. But I say the good thing about this bit is it's all tarmac and that. It's when you get a little bit further up, you end up, if you're walking on sand, that takes some doing. Hopefully the tide goes out a bit and you can get on that bit of sand just, you know, where the sea's been. And it's like concrete because it's been there that long. I think the next bit is Uttoft. Then you do Uttoft to...
That pole makes me
that what, lovey?
That pole.
Pole?
The wall into the sea.
Make you feel sick? Why? Because you've got the contacts in. She thinks she's got her contacts in the wrong eyes.
No, I just...
Manav Sawant, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Right, it's my submergenophobia. It's a fear of submerged man-made objects.
A fear of what?
Submerged man-made objects.
That's a pipe duck.
I know, but it makes me feel sick.
It's got to be submerged.
I know, but I hate looking at it.
I'll tell you what, these young uns, a lot of Yorkshire, Lancashire areas are Pennines, hilly. You used to walk miles and miles across counties. Now I can't, yeah. To be honest, that's the other thing. That's why I started putting it on YouTube, because there is some people, obviously, that's got disabilities who can't even get out of the house. And me showing them round where I go walking might be helpful to them. That's what I thought. Plus the fact I've always been... Me and exercise have never really got on. And the fact that you've got to put a video up on a Friday night means that on a Monday that you've really got to go and do something. And that works out for me, to be honest. Because, to say, I've never been... anything excuse not to do it would be really easy not to do things. So that's why I started filming it and put it up on YouTube. We're doing alright, we've got like 280 odd subscribers now. It's worked out since December. So hopefully people are liking it. Hey?
How sunny it is at home.
Oh, it's sunny back where we live.
Postman dropping the post off in shorts.
Postmen always wear shorts. Ah, that was that house I thought was some sort of hotel. It looks a bit abandoned, doesn't it? You're not wrong. I'm watching people on walks and drives. I watch people drive up to Romania, where I used to spend a lot of time. It takes you back, and it's lovely, isn't it? I watch a lot of the people in Spain and stuff like that. We've done different ones in Spain a few years ago on a different channel. I've actually uploaded them to this one. If you're interested, have a look back at some of the videos on here. I've done all down this coast. Well, up from Mablethorpe down to Ingermells in different stages in the winter. There's one from Lanzarote where me and my mate went a couple of years ago, and I downloaded it from the other channel and popped it up. But we're going out to Madeira in Spain in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to do some live streaming from there as well, which I'm quite looking forward to. That'll be nice. Get some sunsets and that. There you go, the sun's back out. This is a bit what it was like yesterday, but we've got loads of rain as well. Yeah. Hang on. That was mute. Don't press mute. I've got a drone as well, so you'll see a few drone flights over the different areas that I've been to. So that's just sort of... I don't know what that pipe's doing there. It's obviously some sort of drainage, isn't it? Yeah, I do it in 4K as well, so it's the videos are usually on the live streams. I do them in this mode, but if you look on the other ones, are in 16:9 and they're in 4K 60 frames per second. So if you've got a 4K telly, they'll make a really good watch. I try and keep the audio right as well. So they created this during the winter as well. Eventually it will turn around. So when I left here about February, March time. Oh, right. Yeah, but I say if you want to, you can watch them on the telly. Yeah, they've created all this as like a nature reserve. I don't know if they're going to make it into fishing lakes. There's a guy here running. I don't think I'm fit for running. I don't know what this pipe's all about. Well, that's it there as well, isn't it? I'll just show you. Got this bloody phone. So there's that pipe there, and it looks like it's there as well. Unless that's the humpback whale, is it? Maybe. Probably not. How you doing?
What's the pipe for?
I don't know, Ducky.
Oh,
There's a load more of them up here. Have you ever heard of that? She's got a phobia of seeing things stuck in the water.
like shipwrecks and cars and planes.
Really?
Anchors.
Excellent. Well, you'd be a bit stuck if you were on a ship and you didn't have an anchor. You definitely would have a shipwreck, wouldn't you?
That don't make you feel sick.
I've never heard anything like it. Have you, dear viewer? Hopefully the audio's all right anyway, because I've got the... I tell you what, if you're into doing this vlogging stuff, pop on Amazon and have a look at the Holy Land Lark M2. Perfect thing. You can get it for Lightning for iPhone 14 and older, or USB-C for 15, 16s, whatever, and all the Samsung stuff now. And they're 82 quid, and they're brilliant for this job. They come with 2 mics, a charging crate, wind mufflers, everything. And you too can do this. Surprisingly, never heard of that as a phobia. Whatever happened to... call out... I don't know how you say that. Coulrophobia. Coulrophobia. Fear of clowns. Or agoraphobia. Fear of, obviously, spiders. I don't know. I think she's just invented it on the way here.
No, it's
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the class of...
last year's class.
the class of 2024. Get ready for all new phobias. Spiders are nothing nowadays.
No, I also don't like spiders.
Oh, she doesn't like spiders as well.
And I don't like frosted glass cups.
What's the fear of the Inland Revenue? HMRC phobia.
Have you seen the fear of long words? The actual name is like a really long word.
Apparently the fear of long words. Back for a bit. Computer crashed. Excellent. That's good news for me. We were just saying she's got a fear of man-made objects being stuck in the sea.
No, like shipwrecks and
Oh,
car
shipwrecks,
wrecks
yeah.
and planes and...
I've got a fear of car wrecks. It's not very nice at
I
all.
think it's more a fear of like dead bodies being in them
Ah, I see.
than like, but I don't like it.
I was saying to her earlier, she watches too many scary films. She said, I don't like scary films. Fear of... Yeah, taxmanophobia.
It's like when where were we? In Tenerife, when we went on that boat trip when everyone was sick.
I wasn't sick. I was drunk.
And then we jumped off the boat, and that was the first time where I saw the underside of the boat covered in like, and that's when it started. When I was
Really?
7. Yeah.
God.
And it's only gotten worse. I can't
Great
swim,
God.
Can't swim in not clear water.
Yeah, I'd be a bit like that though.
Yeah.
I won't jump in the river.
No, yeah, it has to be clear or shallow.
Taxmanophobia. Oh dear. The only thing I don't like is rats. If I see one on the telly, I dream about them. I can't stand rats. I'm not mad on snakes, but I'm a lot easier with them than I am rats.
What about mice?
No, they don't bother me. It's weird, isn't it? Hedgehogs, anything, just rats. And it's the tails I don't like.
Is it because of how quick they move?
Yeah, and how quick they move. I once picked a lump of wood up and one ran over my feet.
Ooh. It's more like a sensory thing.
Yeah, but the thing is with him, all he wanted to do was get out my way, if you think about it. He wasn't bothered about seeing me, he just wanted to go.
Well, when we were in Australia, I never saw a spider, but what I did see in my bed was a spider's shedded skin.
Oh, nice. So you knew it had been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to Australia last year. There was a... Graham's got a dog called Custard. Because he got it from the sanctuary and the local kids go down and name the dogs.
Oh.
So they went down and called it Custard. So now Graham's got a dog called Custard. Graham spelled correctly.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
It's like how Bromley is called Bromley and I have to explain to people that we didn't name them.
No, they've got a rescue called Bromley. He's a cockapoo and he's nuts. He steals everything. Yeah, he stole everything when he was young. Now, when I came down here in the winter, this was all covered in sand. So thankfully, they've cleared it all off.
Yeah.
This is the bit where we're going up to Huttoft. They call it Huttoft, not Plaza. And it's where you can park your car on the beach, basically. And when you come down in the winter, you can park it for free. But if you come down in the summer, you've got to pay. And apparently, they have a parking man on that keeps wandering up and down every 2 hours to see if you've paid. And this is Huttoft Beach. So we're doing really well, really. I think we're getting on pretty well. So then we've got to do Huttoft, and we go around the back then, we go on a trail, which doesn't take you down the beach, it takes you on the King Charles coastal path.
How many steps do you think you've done?
Hey?
How many steps do you think you've done?
I don't know, go on. How many steps? Drum roll, please.
12,840.
12,840 steps.
We could easily do 30 by the end of this.
I did some piping work on a job once and saw a rat as big as a Yorkshire Terrier. Oh my days.
Loads of people at like universities have that problem with the bins and they're like cats.
It's only because they're scruffy asses.
Yeah.
You can imagine, can't you, really? 21-year-old blokes.
The big dumpster bins.
Ah,
that
right,
everyone puts,
Yeah, and they don't put the lid down properly.
and they're like cats.
That's why when you leave your bins out, if the bin lid's more than 6 inches up, they won't take it. Because it could be full of vermin. And they could nip out and bite the bloke that's putting the bins in the lorry. I don't think we're going to get much of a video filmed. A lot more fun doing this, to be honest. What's that noise?
But
I think it's your bag, is it? That's your bag. Something in your bag.
this is it.
Is you what? Being out with it there, they used to come and pick our cast iron dustbin up. Well, it wasn't cast iron, it's aluminium. Put it over the shoulder and go and tip it in the back of a truck. And now if you don't leave your blue bin out at the side of the... exactly at the side of the lorry, they won't do it. But the thing is, they're flat out, aren't they, bin men? They've got a million to do.
20 seconds per kilometre.
We slowed up, Liz. We're 19 minutes a kilometre. That's it.
Yeah, but does that take into account because we've had a break? Is that why it's saying that?
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't think our pace has changed.
I used to do about 16 minutes a kilometre.
Let's do 4. That's good.
Now, because I've been knackered.
Imagine your video.
Yeah. Can still have. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, if you talk to the grafters, the proper grafters, I know some that do it, and the reason is it's time and motion, isn't it? They've worked out how they can get a bin in the back of the lorry every 60 seconds, and if they don't do it, it don't work out. And that's how they've worked the working day out. It's a pretty stressful
So you should set a
Stressful job. Yeah, I think they had a bit of a change of heart with that and stacked all that sand up there to stop it blowing into there. So we're nearly down at Utoff now, at the end of this path. About where that digger is, somewhere down there.
You'd rather bought this.
It'll warm up in a bit because we'll go down the path at the back. That takes us down to Andyby Creek. This is zips that's rattling. My mate works 2.5 days. Yeah. Yeah, it is. A lot of them around us are on agency. They won't give them a full-time contract. They're all on bloody agency. So it gets to Thursday and they've got caught up with the bins and they make them have Thursday and Friday off. You can't make a living, can you? It's amazing how they fill offices full of bureaucracy and then they don't have any soldiers on the street sorting the job out, do they? I wish they took that piece of sand out of my shoe. No, there's a thing up here. Red Milk, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome back. He was in the other day. Don't press mute, it's not good. Here we go. You're in the US, so you can have a look at a bit of ocean, UK style. It's a good tool, this, isn't it?
It's a pretty bird.
Where is it?
I can't see it, but I can hear it. Is it that one up there?
Agency work is it's the adult version of having someone put your head down the toilet and flush it like back in school. That is exactly right. Yeah, it's like when they used to, you got the free school meals. You're on free school meals. Your mum's skin. That's exactly what it's like. Above the clouds, how you doing? John Paul Glasgow, how are you? Nice to see you. Ian works at Disburgo, he's my mate. John Paul Glasgow works at home. Works at watching my videos, that's what he works at. He's good, he watches all of them, he's brilliant. He's my #1 fan. Remember those bleeding pyramid milk cartons back in the days? Can you remember the ones that you chucked in the fruit juice and you chucked them in the freezer and used them as ice poles, but then you'd have a hell of a job to eat them because the pyramid shape? Now, I might be older than you. I remember the little glass bottles. They used to little glass bottles that they used to freeze and then they used to pop the top and there was an icicle sticking out the top. And then in the summer they used to be sour. So they have a big thick lump of warm cream on the top and they were sour. I don't know why anybody thought of the idea of why they just didn't put them in a shed or something. They had to stand them outside. Because the milkman came about 1 o'clock in the morning, didn't they? For some reason. Who decided that it was a good time to come at 1 o'clock in the morning for milk? See what I mean? Them wind turbines are getting nearer, aren't they? I don't know what they're shifting here. They're probably bringing some sand back. I'm only 35, no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. Apparently Mrs. Thatcher was a milk snatcher and she took the little bottles away. I think they were more designed for kids that were malnourished after the war, so it got to the 70s and they decided that it was long enough. I can't think when I left school. 83, 82, something like that. Did you not have the milk pyramids when you were a kid, Graham? No, they didn't have any milk when Graham was a kid. He was only 35.
I feel like they still have milk, I don't know.
Do they? You used to get milk at school?
I think we either had milk or a snack. So you'd have a free fruit tray in primary school, and it would either be a carton of milk or it'd be like
I did apparently.
apple, orange, packet
Yeah,
of
yeah.
carrot sticks, stuff
God,
like
listen
that.
to this. I can imagine me being 8 years older and them saying, here's a packet of carrot sticks.
I used to eat them all. I'd eat my friends.
I just want crisps.
Or like tomatoes or something.
Have you run out of crisps?
It was,
You got any Monster Munch?
it was the big, what's his face? The chef.
Hey, I'm 58, mate. 59 in November. I've just started wearing pink now. I'm just finding myself. That's not a sweaty mark on there. That's in the microphone. Somebody said, "What's that?" I was showing them the microphone on a different stream, and they went, "Oh, I thought you were sweating." So no, that's the wind muffler for the microphone. What are you doing now? Trying to get your steps up?
Oh no, I was reading the sign on
Oh, right.
have your little step.
She's taking me out for dinner. She doesn't know it yet, though. I'll wait while we've finished, then I'm going to say, "Hey, pay the bill, this." Then we'll end up washing up because she won't have any money with her. She's usually got 35 pence with her.
I've got a job now, thank you.
Ah, she's got a job now. Hey, you heard that, internet?
I bought the Oreos.
Oh, yes, you bought the Oreos. That counts as that's the starter.
That was my co-op run at 7 this morning.
You're at Co-op?
Yeah, to get the stuff.
Did you walk there?
No. I have done before. And I walked to Tilbridge as well, the cafe just opposite it.
Oh, yeah.
That's about 6 miles.
I'll never be walking again when I finish this. That'll be it. I'm done. That's the end of the channel. We've got next week's going to be driving about with Mick. Doing nothing with Mick. Don't fall down there.
Oh,
I forget sometimes how old she is.
lower.
There must be some sort of drainage. They're probably doing it on tides. You have to wait while the water goes out, so they're probably doing it on tides. You get a 6-hour shift in the day and a 6-hour shift at night. But in the morning, then when you come back the next morning, you have to have a 7-hour break because the tide changes. I've done some of that. Drives you crackers in the end, you're always hungry.
Size around oh.
Doing Sod All with Logan is basically your autobiography. There you go.
Parking. Oh, you can pay to park.
Yeah, it's Hut Off Parking Terrace. This is where your great nana used to live.
My great nana, or my great great nana.
Now, on your mum's side,
Yeah.
your nana's mum.
Oh, my great nana.
Say what, when it's too many generations of your life, it's hard work, isn't it? Yeah, welcome to Hultoft. They've cleaned it all off now. This was all sand and all. I should tell you that day when I came, I was that cold and it made me ill. So it's only a car, love. Won't hurt you. There's 2 ways of doing it. You either walk down the sandy beach or you do it the other way. If you do it the other way, it's solid. Apart from a little bit where you ain't got to walk down the sand. 13 people. Please hit the thumbs up. That'll be fabulous. Now only 10. Oop. My ankles are falling off. Right where we want to be. I'll remember in a minute. Down there, look. Get warm up down here, so you can get your coat off down there, kid. Because because you ain't got that breeze. That's it there. No, it's not done already now. This is where we're at Uttoft. So we're next bit's Anderby Creek. And you do Anderby Creek to that North Sea Observatory at Chapel St Leonard's, and Chapel St Leonard's to Ingermells. And then I've not been any further than that walking, so that'll be interesting to see what happens after that. This is where I shot that drone up just here and got both sides of the cloud bit and I've just eaten a green fly.
Yeah.
Can you eat green flies if you're vegetarian?
Some.
I'm trying not to eat it. Anyway, good night, green fly. It's been lovely. 3 miles is a good walk distance. Oh, you meant up is done? Oh, sorry. I thought you were inquiring if we'd come to the end, John Paul. No, sadly not. I'm not fed up yet, though, are you? I think when I get to Skegness, though, I won't be thinking, oh, I think I'll walk back. Will you?
Maybe. I feel like running right now.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it just makes a difference to share it out more if you've got more people thumbs up in for some reason. Well, I suppose it means that it's a decent thing to watch, probably. When you get to the end of this path, it takes you to Anderby Creek, and there's an area which is a public footpath past some private houses, and you can tell they really don't want you to be there. There's big signs everywhere saying don't stray off the path, and there's one certain area where there's a recorded video keeps going off going, walk near the path, walk near the path.
What time did we get you this morning?
Yeah. Hey,
What time did we get you this morning?
got about 10:30. It was a bit late, weren't we?
No, get you.
Oh, just after 9. Why? I'm trying to work out what time you're going out.
No, I'm trying to work out if we can have more photos.
4 hours. 1 o'clock. What time is it now? 1:42. Why are you feeling rough?
I do just feel my throat again.
What you got? Tonsillitis?
Yeah, I think
Neat scotch. Gargle neat scotch.
so. Okay.
That used to be my answer to most things though, really. I'm not supposed to take them now.
Right.
High blood pressure. Here we go. This is where we are. Vegetarians will eat loads of bugs accidentally if they only eat vegetables. She's been vegetarian for years. My daughter's been vegetarian since she was 21. Liz strayed a bit and went on to the pescatarian. But I don't know whether, I mean, I'll eat anything to be really honest, as long as I'm not hungry after. But piles of red meat, does it do you any good? You never know, do you? Do what's best for you, I think that's it, really. You know, this just here, what I did, I set my drone off and I shot it up in the air because you've got that there, and the other side you've got the beach and the sea with a decent video.
Are these called those side of photos?
Which ones are they? Are the 500s? The big ones?
No, that's fine.
You can have 2 there. Some big round ones you've got to watch out for. Get 2 of them, you've got nearly 1,000.
What, the pink ones?
Yeah, the big ones, yeah.
I was chugging 2 of them on Friday.
The 500s. They do round 200s as well, don't they? Poor lass has got bloody tonsillitis at your age, you know, because normally it's when you're younger, isn't it?
I've not had it for a very long time.
No, you need to get to doctors.
You can't really do it unless they're white.
Um, the thing is with them, it leaks
Yeah,
infection into your stomach.
definitely white.
Yeah.
So unless they turn, they get white spots on them, and you can't really do anything.
I took my mates out when he was 35. Ibuprofen's the stuff for him though, because it's anti-inflammatory, isn't it? 15 people. Red meat is fine when it isn't processed and highly salted. Yeah, no, well, yeah, fair enough. I knew you were going to say that high blood pressure banned from grapefruit and on statins. I wouldn't have any statins. Oop. They said, here, have some of these. I said, no. Well, they said, you might have an heart attack. I said, I might have one anyway. No, I didn't want them. I went for the... I took the high blood pressure medication and I take it every day on a regular basis at the same time. And I stopped drinking alcohol completely. Vaping, but I don't smoke. So I think it's about as far as I'm going with that. I've lost 2.5 stone walking about. But I didn't fancy them statins. A friend of mine, he started taking them and it made him really ill, and I thought, well, I'm not having them then. So, yeah, like you say, red meat's all right if it's not processed, but I think you just eat what you want. That's exactly. Balanced diet, plenty of veg. This isn't really working, this, because I ended up walking on that rough bit.
Yeah. Pork and beef.
It was it's only dead pig and cow. What's wrong with you?
Exactly.
I must admit though, I've got to the age now where I sort of think, I don't think of it as what it used to be. I think of it as what it is now, if you know what I mean.
Pork looks very like skin and
Yeah.
human.
Is it really?
Apparently pork's the closest to what human meat's like.
If I start eating people, then I know what it's going to taste like.
There was a man that cut his foot off and ate it.
Where did you get that from?
Hmm?
Where did you get that bit of information from?
So I was googling if you could.
Eat your own foot?
Yeah, because cannibalism's not illegal. It's the process of killing someone that is.
Oh, right. So you can eat your own foot and it's not illegal.
Yeah.
The reason they tell you not to have grapefruit is because the natural blood thinner. Instead of that, they put you natural blood thinner. Instead of that, put you on statins rather than tell you to drink grapefruit. You just got to sell most tablet. Exactly. I keep aspirin on me. It's a blood thinner too, in case you have a stroke. It'll save your life. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't take ibuprofen anymore. I used to take quite a lot of them. I think in the latter stages I was drinking like a fish, and I didn't realise as soon as I had a beer I used to have a pounding headache and my face used to go red. Well, obviously it shot my blood pressure up because I used to drink special brew anyway. And
Cows.
if I got under serious stress, I used to end up with like palpitations as well. But now I'm a changed man. I don't.
They're all laying down. That's not a good omen, is it?
Means they're tired.
I thought it meant it was going to rain.
No. Means they're tired. Here you go, look. If you can't eat your own foot, lass. If you can eat your own foot, lass, you've got bigger problems than your hunger. Especially my feet, size 14. You won't want any pudding. Do that then.
Well, I am.
Are we back? We lost you. Oh no, it's doing that again. I've been a big drinker, mate. I know how hard that shit is. Oh no, it's doing that again. I've been a big drinker, mate. I know how hard that shit is to kick. I don't know you, but I can say I'm always proud when someone managed to get rid of the habit. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's I don't know, don't I?
Look, it's got like eyes on it.
Yeah. I thought they were bugs for us, didn't it? I don't know what that is, to be honest. We lost it then, and now we're back. I've changed networks, so hopefully everybody's going to come back to but probably not. That's the only thing when it does that. But that's the only problem when you're wandering about in the countryside. There we go. When you're wandering about in the countryside, you run out of signal. So we've just found this stuff. Any idea what that is? They're broad beans, apparently. According to Liz.
I just did it on Google.
That's amazing, isn't it? What you can do on Google.
Broad
Now 13
beans.
people back in. Now we've got a signal. We're only 21% on the phone, so we probably won't last too much longer.
I took a picture. It's broad beans.
Oh, there you go. We found out what they are now, broad beans. I'll not tell you where they are, so don't nick them.
It's in Latin,
Don't tell them that.
yeah, sorry.
If you bring your dog out and it does lay an egg, please clean it up, you dirty buggers. Because otherwise that'll be disgusting. Whole stream cut out for me. Yeah, I'd run out of signal. It just kept saying, no, it wasn't you, no. Now, what I did is I ended it, and then it allowed me to change over to a different SIM card, and then it let me resume it again. So that was cool. Yeah, I packed it up after many years, the old source, and it's been a bit of a bonus for me, to be honest.
People actually need this many window beans.
What else to do? You'd be surprised what they put me. Vegetarians need them, don't they?
I don't know the last time I ate them.
Don't you like them?
I just don't think it's something that you commonly get, is it?
You'll probably find out they're smashed up into all sorts of different things. They might be in animal food or all sorts.
Flowers are so cute.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
That'll probably be like what caterpillars have so that other things don't come and eat them.
Just watch your video on giving up the old dizzy juice. That alcohol not determining what time you wake up. Oh yeah, that's exactly right. It determines what time you go to bed, and it determines what time you wake up, and it decides what sort of mood you're going to be in that day. How many painkillers you're going to take. How even more depressed you were than the day before. How much weight you're going to gain. It decides a lot of things, but not anymore. You what, doing?
If you drink like a moon thing.
A moon face. That's what I had, a moon face. Yeah, it does, that's exactly right. I never got so I was drinking in the morning. It was always, but it was, just watch them nettles then. It was always late into the night, so it decided what time I got up, what time I started work. I'm self-employed, so I work in the evening. People say, I bet you've saved a load of money since you stopped, but I was up in Specialbury in the end, and I could get 4 cans for £9 because I was on a bit of a deal that. So it didn't cost me a lot to get. Only the black hole can drink 6 special brew, can't they? So I packed her in. Coming up to my first holiday without alcohol. Be interesting to see how that goes on.
I make some virgin cocktails.
No, the thing is I don't like it. I'm not bothered by it really, to be honest. I'd rather just drink something that's not a bit like it.
Not even a nicotine.
I like a nice cup of tea.
Oh,
I like soda water and blackcurrant.
what soda water?
It's the thing.
Lime and mint. It's just, that's really nice and refreshing.
Yeah. I like blackcurrant ones. My mate John bought me one at the expo because I was sick of drinking diet pop.
Yeah.
And he says, what do you want to drink? I says, anything non-alcoholic. I said, I'm bloody sick of pop though. And I come back and the barman was spot on. He made me soda water and blackcurrant. It was lovely. I like fizzy water as well.
That's a soda water. What's the difference?
No, not quite.
What's the difference?
I don't know. It tastes more bitter though. So fizzy water.
Actually, better.
When I walked down here, obviously a few months ago, you didn't have any trouble with this because the grass hadn't grown. It was all like bald. You could soon, I bet there's a ditch there you could soon fall into.
A very lonely house.
I turned up to work pissed, got the best thing in the world, and somehow it was never noticed. Oh, wow. Yeah, I drive a cab for a living, so I think they might notice. It was never noticed, probably because, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Proper Moroccan mint tea is good. I've tried Egyptian tea. I do enjoy that. And Turkish tea, I enjoy that. I don't like Turkish coffee, that's too heavy. I do drink a lot of decaffeinated tea, though. Because the problem is, after tea, after the evening meal, I don't touch anything else with caffeine in, because obviously I ain't got any knockout drops anymore, so I can't sleep.
I drink so much hot honey and lemon.
Yeah, that's good for your throat.
And we get the honey from people in Willingham.
So
It's the same pollen as what's in the area, so it's supposed to be good for hay fever.
yeah, that's what they reckon. Because it's the same pollen as what's making you ill.
Yeah. I love that. Or green tea.
No, I don't like green tea. It also puts your cholesterol. If you've got high cholesterol, you can't. Hey?
It's very high in caffeine.
Is it?
Yeah. Match is good.
Turkish coffee would make me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Special brew used to do mine. Stand up, sit down, keep moving. You got love? Yeah, you see loads of stuff around here. There's a bloke spraying. Have we gone off? Oh, I think we've gone off.